This may well be one of the most complex and confusing figures in the book, and I do apologise. Think of it as penance. I wanted to include it because it highlights how what we see is not straightforward, but fragmented, and the wondrous job the nervous system has to do to piece everything together so we don't even notice what's going on under the surface. On one level, the complexity of stitching together a patchwork can be explained by processes in the nervous system. On the other hand, I see it as part of God's incredible, unseen creation, where things go on without us normally noticing anything. Please see if you can work through this with me. Your reward will be a greater appreciation of your eyesight and the miracles vision performs every moment your eyes are open. Let's see if a bit of colour helps with the explanation. Now let's use some new images to explain what is happening. Let's remind ourselves of what is a visual field and how both our eyes construct the field. The visual field is the entire area that your eyes can see when you're looking straight ahead. Looking down on the head, as in this diagram, your visual field extends by 180 degrees. Of that, only 2 degrees in the centre provides detailed, clear, high-definition vision. Areas outside of this are considered peripheral vision, where the image is less clear in detail. The field is divided into left and right visual fields, and in the centre there is binocular 3D vision. The area where binocular vision is possible is where left and right visual fields overlap. Let's not forget that the visual field extends up and down too, but for reasons of simplicity, let's just look at the horizontal plane. Now let's overlay what is happening in the brain. This colour-coded diagram shows how the visual field is organised in the brain. Let's work through it step by step. Let's only focus on the left eye for the moment. The left eye sees the left visual field. The visual field is divided in two in the diagram, represented by the pink and blue colours. The position of these two areas is reversed when it enters the eye, because the eye's lens, like any other lens, inverts the image. The pink side is now on the right and blue on the left. Nerve signals from the left side of the brain travel along the optic nerve, the optic chiasm, the optic tract, and the lateral geniculate nucleus, where it eventually ends up in the left visual cortex. Nerve signals from the right side of the eye take a similar journey, but cross over at the optic chiasm to the right visual cortex. A similar but mirror image organisation of nerve fibres occurs for the right eye. Signals from the left half of the right eye cross to the left visual cortex. Signals from the right half travel to the right visual cortex. Why is all of this important? Our visual field is broken up and transported to different sides of the brain. Yet we don't perceive what we're seeing as all broken up at all. The brain stitches everything back together in an instant. The reason why the brain organises our visual field in this way is that it allows us to have in-depth 3D vision, vital to judging distances and solid objects orientated in the world around us.